darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Yes, got it right, but I did have to look at the clock. Today I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft, The War Within, continuing to adventure with my warband and maybe do a little gold farming. Without further ado, let's get into the game. I did get the, or pre-purchase the new expansion, World of Warcraft Midnight, but there's a small issue with the housing, the housing tutorial quests. So I am going to have to contact Blizzard and see if they can reset that for me, because I can't seem to be able to reset it myself. So I'm just gonna have them reset that quest line for me, so I could just skip the tutorial and go right into the housing. Today, however, I'm going to be concentrating on doing these battle pet dailies, both to level up my where is he? Wow, I can't seem to target my guy. My Goblin Beast Mastery Hunter. I'll be leveling him up as well as gold farming. Once I'm done with these battle pet dailies, I'm going to go right into the holiday event stuff, doing the Great Father Winter quests, because I haven't done them yet on this character. I just need to find the next one. So that's what we're going to be working on today. On a more personal note, I was dismissed from jury duty, so yay.
Blood and thunder.
Let's see here. So yeah, I don't have to serve jury duty. I'm thankful for that. Quick trick, if you've been summoned for jury duty and you want to get out of it, the easiest way to do that is to just be honest and about your opinions regarding the case when they're doing the jury selection, the voir dire. Yeah, just be honest and be as disinterested as possible. Even to the point of just being like, oh my god, I can't believe these people are so stupid. Because, oh my god, the people on that jury panel, wow. There were people on that in that jury selection process that I swear on my life, if somebody like Christopher Titus had been there, he would have been calling every last one of those guys, every last one of those people, fruitcake. Or indecisive. So indecisive. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Or, oh, my mind is set. You're not going to change it. I'm just like, okay, dumbass. Pardon my swearing. I do apologize. I try not to swear, but oh my goodness, these people were dumb. And a lot of these people, I was like, yeah, this is why we have such a problem with kids today being undisciplined, because people are unwilling to discipline their children. Now, don't get me wrong. Hitting your kids out of anger is one thing. But giving them a good whack upside the head because they did something stupid, or giving them a good swat on the butt because they were misbehaving, I don't see what the problem is with that. And these people are just like, yeah, you shouldn't hit your kids under any circumstances. It's like, no. That is why we have such a problem with undisciplined children being so disruptive these days. I mean, shoot, some dude shot a couple of kids earlier this week because they were stealing stuff off his porch. Porch pirates are a real issue, and guess who the majority of the porch pirates are? Kids who are not being properly disciplined at home, to not misbehave, to not know right from wrong. Also, I changed out the motorcycle for my character. Instead of the Goblin Trike, I went with the Warlord's Death Wheel, which you may recall is the motorcycle from the Azeroth choppers back in the day.
What brings you here? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Absolutely love this bike.
Be at your
I just wish that the Alliance side motorcycle had been given away for free instead of making it, I think it was like 100,000 gold or something ridiculous. I mean, like, even the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth is only like 20,000. Alright, I'm waiting until I'm below 750. Well, I'll just do the... There we go. Because Rockhide is so easy to defeat with Tympanic Tantrum.
Quest complete.
How may I aid you?
Go. Just gotta zoom in here so we get a more accurate target. I love this motorcycle. It's cool. In fact, I would love, if I had the money, I would totally buy the real life Warlord's Death Wheel. Just because it's an awesome motorcycle. I would hope that it works. A lot of times, vehicles from those reality TV shows where they build a vehicle, whether that's, Pimp My Ride or American Chopper, a lot of times those vehicles not really all that functional. I mean, they look good and they function on the show, but in real life, not so much. I mean, there was that that Pimp My Ride minivan that was supposed to be all decked out with screens upon screens upon screens. And, you know, it's supposed to be like a rolling movie theater. That some guy bought it at auction, and when he got it back to his garage, it's like nothing worked. I mean, the vehicle didn't even drive. And for those of you who may only watch my Retail WoW streams, I was notified over the weekend that my VA disability claim hearing has been scheduled for February 4th. And so hopefully by this time next year, I'll be living in Maryland, be a homeowner instead of a renter.
Hey there.
And yeah, I'll be debt free and
Bye bye now.
you know, just living a good life.
Quest complete.
How you doing, man?
Alright, next. But yeah. So I'm super excited about that. Especially the idea of living in my own home instead of living in an apartment where I'm surrounded by people who are ignorant of, well, everything.
Dub.
Like, oh, man. Neighbors that blast music at all hours of the day and night. Neighbors who don't know how to cook and just stink up the place with God knows what. Neighbors having arguments with each other at midnight, where one person's standing out in the parking lot yelling up at somebody upstairs. Upstairs neighbors that don't know how to properly walk and just stomp around everywhere, to the point where I can tell you exactly where my upstairs neighbors are when they're walking around, almost to pinpoint degree, because they just stomp, stomp, stomp. And they vacuum hardwood floors. They vacuum hardwood floors. Well, not hardwood floors, they're laminate floors, but still. They vacuum non-carpeted floors. It's like, what the heck are you doing? You sweep and mop. If it's laminate floors, if it's hardwood floors, you sweep and mop. You don't vacuum. If you really want to pick up the dirt and you don't want to sweep with a regular broom, get a Swiffer. Oh. Oh, in case you're wondering, and I will talk about it later, I had some cherry Kool-Aid in here. So instead of just putting my dubby in plain water, I just dump my dubby into the cherry Kool-Aid. It's pretty good. Because it's the Japanese yuzu flavor, it kind of comes out like a cherry flavor lemonade. Really tasty. I have to readjust my mouse, I think, because I made some adjustments before and now I'm having a hard time reaching the right side of the screen.
What is it? And you are...
Alright, we'll finish this one up. I'll take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back from that break, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy. And then we'll keep going. So, just need to finish up this Battle Pet Daily.
Quest complete.
Super simple.
God all day.
Oop. We're almost to the epic levels. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, run those ads. When I come back from the break, we'll have a quick word for my sponsor, W Energy, and then we'll keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I want to go there. I don't even know why that spot's there. It might just be, like at one point, one of the basilisks I'm trying to get the crystallized scales from spawned there, and so,
Off with you. See you soon. What's on your mind? Watch your back.
that was a little too easy.
Great to meet you. Off with you.
Now I have to figure out how to get back up to the top. No, that's not the way. I think I have to go the other way. So let's jump on my mount. Book it. Yeah, I think I got this. It's gonna be a bit of a pain today with no quest tracking. Well, okay, I guess we are. I do all sorts of things, but it just doesn't want to go away. Oh, drink of choice today is still my W-infused iced tea. For those of you who may not have been here when I first gave the recipe, you take keep going up the mountain. Yeah, the tourney yesterday was a bust. Much better. A little bit better. Well, it's still kind of weak sauce. I cannot believe they did that. They literally blocked me from doing the starting.
can I do for you?
Human
See you
starting
around.
zone quest.
Safe travels.
Um, and I'm redoing this thing because I still have.
Too far away.
I had a quest that I could pick up that I didn't realize was made it necessary to actually go through this area.
I am out of range.
Now I have to figure out how to get back up to the top. No, that's not the way. I think I have to go the other way. So let's jump on my mount. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics, organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, or fillers. And no sugar, which is great for diabetics. Just good, clean energy with lots of really great flavors. Today's flavor of choice is Japanese yuzu. It's a earthy, peppery style lemonade. Really delicious. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg. That's dubby.gg. Use promo code MACRO1. That's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order. Help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. And when I say no dyes or colors, the only reason why this has color today is because I mixed it with some cherry Kool-Aid. So that's why it's red. It's normally not red. It's normally more of a smoky, or not smoky, but like a foggy color to it. It's only red today because, well, cherry Kool-Aid. And what's really great about Dubby is you can mix it into just straight water if you want. I like mixing it into other drinks to enhance the flavor of the original drink and add a little pep to my step, you know? Just give it a little stir. Delicious. All right, back to the game. Alrighty. Okay, let's find the next one.
Blood and thunder!
There we go. So, dang, totally forgot what I was talking about before the break. You guys got any ideas on what to talk about? I mean, I've let's see. Oh, I'm going on. I don't know if I've talked about it. I know I've talked about it before, but just in case any of you haven't heard about it, I will be going on a Alaskan cruise in May with my stepmom and her husband and my wife. So, just a little something fun to do. Also, it was planned that we were going to I think it was planned that we were going to scatter the last of my father's ashes in Alaska. So that was the original plan, was to scatter my father's ashes in Alaska. But on the cruise, I have planned a D&D campaign, a little one shot that I've been working on. So that's going to be fun. My stepmom's husband plans on teaching me how to play Flux. I don't have the heart to tell them I know how to play Flux. I've played it before. So when I don't have any Flux decks myself, my plan is to try and find a good Flux deck to bring with me on the cruise. Maybe something a little nerdy or something, you know, like Doctor Who Flux or Star Trek Flux. And so when we go to sit down for him to teach me to play Flux, I'll let him teach me how to play Flux with the standard deck, and I'll be like, okay, I think I got it now. Let's play this one. And slap down my Flux deck. And just be like, yeah, I boom. just a mess with the guy. Because it's like, dude, you're talking to like a huge gamer nerd. I know how to play Flux. I know how to play. I know how to play so many board games and card games. It's not fun. It's not funny. It's like ridiculous how many games I've played in my lifetime. Board games, card games, video games.
Anaria Shola, keep your wits about you.
All right, let's get my
The eternal
team
sun guides
healed
us.
up.
Shorelaran.
It's not really necessary to do this, but oh, look, now he's going to panic tantrum me. Let me just check. Yeah, Dark Moon Fair ended last week, so.
Quest complete.
Our
Super
enemies
easy.
will fall.
Alright, next. Okay. Next one is Moonglade.
Ishnu Dal Dieb. Good luck, friend.
I'm also glad I got dismissed from jury duty because the area where the courthouse is very close to where all the flooding is happening in Western Washington. And so I didn't want to have to be stuck in that area with no way to get out. Because relying on public transportation, your travel choices are severely limited. And I didn't want to get stuck in the area with no way to leave the area. And you may have noticed I have a different tank on my vape today. I ran out of coils for my good tank, and thankfully I had one spare coil for this tank. So I just swapped tanks temporarily until I'm able to get more coils. So, if any of you care about that stuff or pay attention to that stuff, but yeah, so my wife should be learning from her attorney shortly how much we're getting back from the settlement from her accident. And if it is a high enough amount, we're going to get our car fixed. We're going to go around to some of the local garages that specialize in hybrids and EVs, and we're going to get our car fixed there. And so we won't be as dependent on public transportation. I mean, I still will because we only have one car. Of course, when my disability claim finally goes through, I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to get a second vehicle after we get to Maryland. Because there's no point in getting a second vehicle while we're here.
Ishnu Dal Dieb. Asha Kala. Elun like your hand.
Ooh, this one's tricky. Still fairly easy to take down, but
Quest
God
complete.
bless you.
okay. So we've got one last one to do.
Speak. For the Horde.
And this is a good spot to take a quick 5-minute break, run one more set of ads, and when we come back, we'll finish up the Battle Pet dailies and then do the holiday quests if possible. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. 35 critical strike rating by game, 31 stamina, and 33 hit rating. No, that's not worth. That's not worth it. I mean, I even. Okay. Interesting. It's a freelance position. I pretty much can work as little or as much as I like. And since it's a remote position, a remote freelance position, I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay home. I can, go to the beach and work. I can go to a neighborhood cafe and sit at the cafe. Come on. Really? And let's see if we can get within range. Boom. Alright, so we need to get snipers. And we need to get some come on, come on. Alright, good. Can turn these in.
What is your query?
What path brought you here?
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Ironclad.
Weird.
I don't have a target.
There we go. Finally, I managed to make it up here. Things like your experience, how long you have to level, how long until you level up, how much gold you've made this session, how much gold you're making per hour, how much gold you currently have, and stuff. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Let's get this one done. Ooh.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, what do you want? Glad I could help.
Could not pass up the opportunity to open that chest. Boom.
Quest
Yeah,
complete.
yeah. Go get him, champ.
Alright, let's open up that.
What's up?
Should I sell that? No, I'm gonna try and put that in the auction house. Okay.
Cha-ching!
There we go.
Hey, that's it! I got mouths to feed, pal!
I could help! Hurry back! Keep it real! Hurry back!
Alright.
McGraw. Strength. Throw hall. May your blades never dull.
Okay, so we've done that.
Talk to me!
Okay.
Glad I could help!
Got the best deals anywhere.
Let's get that. Get that.
Be careful out there.
Okay, then we're gonna need.
I know a buyer when I see one. Pleasure doing business with you.
Right.
Quest complete. What do you need? Go forth to victory.
Yay. Okay. Now, is there going to be... a quick ride? Well, I guess not. Okay, well, here's that thing. Where's the quick ride to...
What do you need?
Well...
Go forth.
Well, it doesn't look like there's going to be a quick ride to the Uramine one quest. So that's kind of sad. Oh, let me check. There's always a way to check. Well, in that case, because the last time I played this on Classic, I think, there was a sleigh ride that took you to the location.
What's up?
Dang it! And I just realized there's a faster way.
Keep it real.
There is a faster way. There should be a portal to Twilight Highlands. And then I can do I should be able to get a flight from Twilight Highlands to the location. But this way is just fine. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer than I normally would, just to be able to do this. Because I want to be able to do this, do these quests on stream, so Man, this map is just getting all sorts of crazy.
Loktar. For the whole.
That should be the closest one. Alright, this is going to be a while, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'll run another set of ads while we're on this flight. When I come back, hopefully we'll be closer to landing and we'll be able to finish the holiday Yuramin one world quest. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. That, I'm going to toss this spare healing or mana potion in the bank.
See you soon.
We also have to. I can't wait for later this year when Mists of Pandaria drops for Classic, so that I can do this in Classic. Especially since I have been struggling to level in Classic.
I must get closer.
Okay, where are these war wagons? Why can't I... Oh, there they are.
Too far away.
Perfect.
That's still recharging.
Alright, let's go ahead and eat and be merry.
Good fortune. Dionys Aka.
Get on with it. There's work to be done.
So we're going to want to go around this because that is a horde camp and I don't want to be flagged PvP.
That spell isn't ready. I can't do that.
Cannot wait for battle pets to
I
be
can't
introduced
cast
in
that yet.
Classic because that is just like one of the most fun extra things that you can you do when playing World of Warcraft. Oh, that sucks.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Alright, is this one of those ones where I'm gonna have to strip my character of all his gear just to be able to actually do the quest? And he's down. See, I like doing these fully clear them out runs. Inventory in the bank. Let me check. Yep, I have one in the bank. That would explain it. $17,000 in order to get the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, so I'm about 7,000 gold away. Does that mean I'm more than half? Yeah, I'm more than halfway. I've crossed the halfway point now. Yay! Alrighty, we are back from the break. Still quite a ways away from landing, so yeah. Me and my wife's plans for Christmas, we are going to be probably just sitting at home doing nothing. We've got the ingredients to bake more Spätzles, which I'm excited about because I love Spätzles. I love Spätzles. They're my favorite thing in the world. I could eat Spätzles every day of the week, every week of the year, every year from now until the day I die, and I would be a happy, happy boy, even though they're ridiculously expensive. Like, ridiculously expensive. My stepdad paid like $30 for a 2-pack of bags of Spätzles. So they're ridiculously expensive, but ridiculously good if you prepare them right. You boil the noodles, then you while you're boiling the noodles, you pan fry the onions until the onions start to caramelize. Then you add the noodles. You mix that up until the noodles start to brown, and then you throw in the cheese. Let the cheese get all melty. I would suggest the recipe does call for the cheese to be shredded, but honestly, that takes forever. Your best bet is to just cut the cheese up into little tiny cubes and toss that in, and then the cheese gets all melty and ooey gooey and just great. It's the food of the gods. It is ambrosia. I only mention ambrosia because me and my wife started watching season 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and ambrosia and nectar are the food and drink of the gods in Greek mythology. It's It's really, really good. And then, let's see, what else do we have going on? I got a new bag for my Nerf gear. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect bag. It's a duffel bag with lots of pockets and everything, so I can sort and store my gear. And it's also long enough that as long as I pull the barrel out of my X-Shot Pro motorized piston pump AEB, the blaster fits the blaster fits perfectly into the bag. There's only one part that I'm missing to make the blaster complete, and that's the Picatinny rail sling attachment. Because let's face it, the Picatinny rail sling attachment that I currently have, the sling attachment is the rail, like, this is the rail. The actual loop for the sling attachment sits on top, which unfortunately means the sling gets in the way of the sight that I have. So I want to get one where instead of the ring sitting right on top, the ring sits on the side, so that the sling attachment, the sling doesn't interfere with the sight. Yeah, I put way too much effort into this hobby. I mean, I have the Worker Nightingale version 1. I didn't spring for the version 2 yet, though that is planned to eventually happen. But for right now, I just have the version 1 in the semi-auto. I kind of don't think that a sidearm blaster that's full auto is really all that great of an idea, because you end up mag dumping so fast with full auto. It's better to have a sidearm blaster that is semi-auto. Now, having the full auto option on your primary, yeah, but honestly, full auto is not all it's cracked up to be. It's better to have your blaster in semi-auto or 3-round burst. Oh, great. Well, we've got the stolen treats part. I can't believe the Alliance gets a sleigh ride directly to the area. So unfair. Oh, I should probably bring out... There we go. Alright, so we're just waiting around for him to... for the Grinch to respawn, I guess. Which is great, because we've got 3 minutes left on the cooldown for our Hearthstone, so... Looks like the Grinch's body has despawned from the last spawning, so it looks like we will be able to hit this pretty soon here. But yeah, so I got that bag. I had to order a replacement remote for my TV, because the remote for my TV's like super old. It's an old plasma, so it's pretty big, pretty bulky, pretty heavy, and it's just really, really old, and the remote is not broken per se.
Hey, that's too far away.
But it is not fully functional.
I don't have a target.
Yay! Quest complete. Alright. So, dismiss the pets. And then we can just Hearthstone back to Ogremar. Turn in the quest. And we're done. All right.
Oh, do I have a deal for you? Glad I could help. Hurry back. Glad I could help. Keep it real.
Ooh. And I've leveled up. All right, let's open the gift.
Speak,
Talk
friend.
to Great Father Winter.
I can't use that.
Oh yeah, can't use it. Let's go ahead and see if we can sell that fizzy apple cider. Nope. All right.
best deals anywhere.
Come on. All right.
Glad I could help.
Here we go. So that is gonna do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria Classic, continuing to adventure with my Pandaren monk and maybe do a little gold farming. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find.